Hi everyone, thanks very much for joining us today. This is the Mental Health Radio, where we come and have conversations around our mental well being. Yes, I know some conversations are thought provoking, some are uncomfortable, but that's what we do to keep awareness going over the years. Now, today I'm excited. I'm having one of the greatest researchers, and is going to take us through a very amazing topic called self quitting from smoking. I know very many people out there, especially smokers, are wondering, can someone quit smoking without any professional help? Some people call it self quitting, some people call it, self cessation, smoking cessation. No. Why am I even struggling? Joining me right now, Effie is here. She has 4 year experience researching about the topic today, and I want to first welcome her to the platform. Welcome, Effie, to the show.
Great. Thank you, Adrian, for having me, and hello to everyone.
All right. So, Effie, can someone quit smoking without any professional help?
Yes, absolutely, they can. And in fact, over half of smokers who go on to quit, they tend to do so without any support. So, about 50 to 60% of people who quit smoking go on to do so without assistance.
Wow, that's very fascinating to know that some people can quit smoking. Now, I want to dive straight in around that point. Um, in your experience, what are some of the drivers you could point at that push people to wake up one day and say, enough is enough, I'm not smoking anymore?
Yeah, it's a great question, Adrian. And actually, we often see that people don't wake up one day and decide to just give up smoking unassisted. It's a process that develops over time. So, a lot of the reasons that people cite is for health reasons because they've had a health diagnosis
Oh,
and they have to quit smoking.
okay.
And that alerts them to the fact that if I don't quit, something bad might
So
happen.
it comes out of fear.
Exactly. So fear is a big motivator. So someone who's got a diagnosis for lung cancer
Yeah.
or for COPD or for a myriad other smoking related diseases, and they're being told, look, you have to quit or else.
Mm.
So that's a
Things are going to be
big
bad.
big motivator,
Yeah.
absolutely. But in terms of the assistance
Mm.
specifically, a lot of people don't want to medicalize their quit attempt, so they don't want to take a patch or a gum or go to the doctor
Yeah.
because they don't feel like this is they don't want to medicalize it because they feel they have to take personal responsibility. This is something that they need to do for themselves,
Mm.
so they see it as a personal thing. um,
Could there be some psychological drivers that could push people to quit smoking, like
yeah,
some inward, factors that could help someone to quit smoking?
absolutely. And we mentioned that health
Health,
fear
yeah, fear,
is one thing.
anxiety.
Absolutely, but there's a variety of reasons actually, and from what I've seen from my own research,
Yeah.
you mentioned that inward thing. Uh, Another big factor is quitting to because it's not part of their identity anymore. So if you're a woman, if you're a female, or
Yeah.
even if you're a man as well, and you become a parent, for instance, you become a mom or you become a
And
dad.
you don't want your children to see you smoking.
Absolutely. So that's role modeling, isn't it?
Oh,
You don't want to be.
that's powerful.
It is very
Yeah.
powerful in the realizations that people have. You don't want to pose a negative role model, but equally,
Mhm.
you don't want other people to see you as someone who smokes and who has kids or who's pushing on a pram.
Yeah.
So the importance of how do I perceive myself, but also how do others see me is really important.
It looks like it's a very difficult journey for someone to quit smoking. It's because I know the world of addiction is not easy to deal with. But isn't it fascinating to realize that despite other people going to professionals, rehabilitation centers to take this, take that, there are some people who really get to the level and say, okay, I think I need to stop. So, in your factors, are there some spiritual factors?
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole range of reasons, right? And spirituality could be one, religiosity, what does my family believe in as well? So all these factors are very closely tied to the family, the community. A lot of people see that, my family doesn't support this. My family is close to God, believes in God, and they don't support this behavior. And
Yeah,
actually, I want to be a valued member of this community, and I want to again align with their values. And that can be religion, that can be spirituality, and it's part of who people are and who they want to be. So
I
it's
thought, um, is it right to say that it's a miracle to see someone quitting by him or herself?
uh, y- you know
So, what are the
yeah,
statistics like? Are there
yeah.
very many people who do so, or there are very few?
Yeah, no, I mean, as I said, it's about over half of quitters quit without assistance. So in Scotland, the latest data from the Scottish Health Survey say that about 60% of people go on to quit without any
Okay,
assistance.
that's a good one.
So that is a lot.
Yeah, that's
That
a
is a
lot.
lot,
Yeah,
and it's really important for us to understand because in the past there's been a lot of research on cessation aids, the gums and the patches.
yeah,
But you have to think about that. There's a big industry
yeah.
behind that.
Yeah. Oh,
Whereas with unassisted quitting,
yeah.
it's all about the person and it's all about them and their motivations. So we see almost the majority of quitters quitting unassisted, and it's about understanding why and how, and sort of designing campaigns and interventions that can actually help that because we see that people prefer that actually.
All right. Thanks very much, Effie, for sharing that with us. I know it's not easy to quit a habit, to quit a behavior,
Absolutely.
but there are very many people out there actually who do quit
Yes.
without any assistance, just like how Effie has told us. Effie, thanks for sparing some time to the Mental Health Radio.
Yes.
Um,
Thank you for having me.
yeah, see you next time. Same station, same people.